Elon Musk, famously outspoken on Twitter, has also been a huge critic of what he sees are limitations on free speech on that platform. And now he's spending billions and billions and billions of dollars to buy Twitter. So what will this mean if he kind of encourages, I guess I'll say it, unpoliced free speech? I'm not really sure how to call it.
Well, he's obviously a big believer in Twitter. He uses Twitter a lot, and he sees Twitter as the public space for dialogue.
Hmm.
It's really too early to tell what's going to happen because it could cut either way. The big question is what would be his position on reinstating someone like Donald Trump and other individuals who've been banned by Twitter,
Hmm.
and how we would feel about those voices being part of the mix. On the other side of the equation, there are a couple things that I tuned into that I thought were actually quite significant. He talked about weeding out and trying to eradicate bots. And
Hmm.
bots have been the big problem on Twitter. And bots would not be human beings with accounts, but they would basically be trolls that would be set up to attack and counterattack different kind of accounts and movements and opinions in the Twitter sphere. And I would hazard to say that if Elon Musk through technology can figure out a way to weed out or control bots, that would really be a big game changer because we'd be back to human interaction and not bot trolls against
Hmm.
human interactions. So, but this is really big news, not just for the United States, not just for democracy in the United States, but for democracies around the world, because Twitter has been a major player and has influenced a number of elections and has been the platform where a lot of these battles are taking place.
I mean, it's been a way for presidential candidates to speak directly to their supporters, presidents as well, and sort of bypass, media. Donald Trump is a famous example of that, and also he was famously banned from Twitter. Do you think? I mean, I guess, do you think the public sort of wants to see more of this use of Twitter as kind of a megaphone for politicians? Is this something that Canadians appreciate?
Well, it's interesting. Back in 2016, we did a survey when Trump. We had the Trump Clinton showdown, and we asked Canadians who did a good job or who did better at getting attention or attacking their opponents in the U.S. presidential race, and Trump basically did a better job or perceived of as doing a better job than Clinton. You can see on getting attention, 44% thought Trump did the best job compared to Clinton at 5, and 42 thought Trump did a good job at getting attention compared to Clinton at 6.
Mm.
So I think we could say that Twitter made Trump, period,
Hmm.
full stop, because it was a platform. He was able to mobilize, engage voters. Um, I don't think, I think it's a little early in the process. I think Canadians accept, whether they like Twitter or not, they accept that Twitter is part of our democracy currently. And I think that depending on what direction Elon Musk takes things, uh, if he ends up cleaning up Twitter
Hmm.
so that it is a real platform for interchange, that would be quite positively reviewed by many Canadians. However, if it becomes a Wild West where anything goes and the quality of the platform or the dialogue on the platform diminishes, there could be a bit of a repulsion to the platform, and it could be sliding even more because we do know from our research is that although many Canadians are on Twitter, it's not necessarily a credible source because people take a lot of things that are on Twitter with a big grain of salt.